How are
it's
you
gonna
two
be one of those
gentlemen?
days.
How are you two gentlemen doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Quite-
How about yourself?
Quite well.
I'm doing pretty good.
Quite.
You guys confident? You guys ready? You guys got your suits
I have had
on?
my suits forever.
Nice.
Yep.
Shoot,
How's your day going?
I
Tegan?
just made it.
I've been doing pretty good. You know, I've been thinking of this moment.
Well,
all
you
day,
aren't doing
know?
anything today, I don't think. I think Vice President
Whoa,
debates are
whoa!
different days.
Why are you throwing those accusations?
Because you're not.
Because Frankie told me.
So
That
take
I
off
wasn't
your
doing
armor,
anything
take off,
today?
There's
No, I think
percent
Vice Presidents are
chance.
going on a different day.
everyone take off your shield and your armor.
Oh,
No, they're
oh,
together.
Wait,
Bro,
wait.
you
Oh,
lied to me.
No, dude, I didn't you see the announcement? I ended up changing it
Thanks.
at the
What?
last
Oh.
second.
Oh, thank the Lord, dude. I would not have
Same
been able to go
message.
through. I would, dude.
Okay,
Honestly,
so
I
this
would.
is, okay.
Yo, shut up. I would not have been able to go through today without a vice president.
Okay, dude, this is how it's gonna work. So,
well, okay.
so I'm gonna ask the questions to presidents and vice presidents, and then each person after those questions, and between those, will have 5 minutes. 2 minutes to talk. So then 2 minutes for the president, 2
Come
minutes
on,
for the vice president,
Everyone
that
take
was-
off your armor, your shield.
and then what's it called? So yeah.
Alright.
So everybody will have 2 minutes to talk, and then you cannot be you cannot be interrupted while talking.
You can't? Not at all?
No,
Oh,
Why not?
because it's the 2 minutes for them to talk.
Wait, hold on.
They
So
can
you're gonna
talk-
ask?
they could
Okay,
talk.
okay. Hold up.
In those 2 minutes, they could talk trash about the other president. They could say why they're better than them, blah blah blah
What
blah.
would happen if you interrupted?
Well, then that would just look bad at you.
Help
Ooh,
us out.
Frankie, I like your skin, dog.
Back off.
What?
Back off.
What's up?
You got the
Hello.
grin.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it.
Okay.
Why do y'all have the same
You guys all look like
skin?
Steve.
Why do you guys have the same skin? This
should
is
probably put on a suit.
Bro, I'm
don't think
Silence
anything
and
How about
Silence
so-
and the Badger have Steve skins. For
Yeah, I don't see your guys'
Oh,
skin.
really?
Sorry.
click on settings, not
Suit on.
profile. It's video or it's something, man.
profile and then
You gotta-
allow trusted skins.
Yeah, allow
Okay.
Wait, where
only
is that?
Yeah, that's on.
turn it off.
Turn it off.
Where is it?
Yeah, turn it off. It's in
Oh,
profile.
there you go. Oh, there
Where
you
is it?
go.
Profile.
It's all fixed now.
Hey, hats off. Hats off.
Wait, hang on. I need to fix
Click
this.
escape, click on settings, click on profile, and then it's the third
Oh,
check
you're
thing
right.
down.
You're right.
Turn it off.
Let's go.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
turn it
see
off.
everyone's skin. I see it.
Hey,
Alright,
dig
that's
it.
good.
Your suit's not that bad.
Hey, hey.
What? No. I want to be right there, Parker. You guys go to the other side.
Do it first.
Hey, hey, listen. You gotta,
Parker, nice to
just
see you.
allow it. Just allow it. Alright?
Dead.
Listen, just allow it. All right. Just be calm.
Yo, Abraham's up. What's up, Abraham?
No,
Be
it's not.
be professional.
What's up? What's up, boy?
I
Hey,
don't know how
thank
we
you.
got unset, but I gotta bring this dog back.
Whose dog is this?
I think this dog's mad at you.
Mad at me?
Bro, already someone
Yeah,
in someone in what's it called? And Badger's stream just said go silence 2020.
Yeah,
Bruh.
that's right. That's right.
Probably some fraud voters.
Whoa,
Joke. It's all jokes. It's all fun here. Frankie, do you want me to record?
Yes.
Oh, I'm streaming right now, boys.
I'm streaming as well.
Yo,
what's
I'm
up,
going
guys?
to take this and make into a video.
Oh, I have no clue what that homie just said. Why just said Pog kills a 9.
Yo, Shushi's here.
Creeper.
That's not
Shushi!
What's up, bro?
Dude,
What's up,
everyone's
Shushi?
here,
Panda
man.
2020, Panda 2020.
No.
Panda 2020.
All right, come on, guys. Come on, be
Listen.
sophisticated.
Yeah. Let's all be gentlemen here.
Said
Yep.
anti-constitution element. I don't know. Panda 2020. Oh, what do you mean, man? Come on, if you wanna say that, go to someone else's stream. I don't
All
want
right.
to watch it. I don't want you, nigga.
You can watch
Wow,
you can
I
watch
gotta
the
treat
final
your fans,
video.
dude.
You know,
Treat your fans.
I do appreciate the
Should
support.
we
man.
sleep for
Silence
the debate?
2020. Yeah.
Oh
that's right.
yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. You guys should have brought beds.
Yo,
Oh,
I did.
I didn't
I
bring a
did.
bed.
I did.
Did you bring 2 beds?
Nope.
I'll be
No.
back.
Alright, hold on.
Wow.
So,
I just dropped my phone on everything. Okay, it's good.
Does the FBI
As
building
long-
happen
as
to
long
have
as-
a bed?
I don't
FBI
think
building,
so.
why would I have a bed?
I could not tell you, man. I could not tell you.
You know what, Trevor? Since I'm nice, I'll let you sleep in my house.
Sleeping in the villager's house.
There's also like a
Can I
shed
sleep
in the middle of the
in your
forest.
in your bed,
Uh,
or is that too much? Too much?
might be a little too far.
Okay, that's
Don't
fine.
hit on the president. Future
Hey, Isaiah.
On the road.
Hold on, Parker. I'm on my way.
Alright.
My bad, boys. It's taking me a minute. I'm a bit.
To be in the world to be in the bit.
Yes.
People are streaming.
Yeah, we're streaming.
And I'm gonna
Somehow-
take this and I'm gonna make it into a video.
Frankie, should we do a at
Oh,
everyone in the
That'd be-
server?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
much sleep.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that.
Calm down. I'm getting there. I just need to know how Parker's house works.
It's here. Just go up the staircase, then go to like the very end, and then there's gonna be.
Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see.
I thought it was in the. I thought it was gonna be in the other.
Your opponent sucks.
Thanks.
Hey, let me get some water, alright? One sec.
All right.
Oh, all right.
2020.
All right.
All right.
All right, Tegan, are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm not
Let's
in.
show
I'm
our
not.
Yes.
support for Panda 2020.
Silence.
Yeah. Join.
I am not in. I am not in.
Silence.
right,
Listen,
well
you
then,
gotta,
Get
you gotta
here.
be professional, all right?
I
Listen,
know.
tonight
I
you gotta
know.
be a gentleman, all right?
I
Tonight,
know. I know. You don't have to tell me.
Mm-mm. I think you do need to know.
No, I know.
Hello, Ryder.
Mm.
Nice suit.
Man, I made it just
You're looking.
now.
It
rushed
looks
it.
pretty good. It looks fine.
Dude, my VP is already doubting me.
No, I'm not doubting you. It's just I know what you did earlier. That's why I'm questioning you.
Dude, just
Whoa, what
listen,
happened
listen.
earlier?
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
no,
it's
you don't
nothing
want to.
in the, it's
No,
nothing
no,
in
let's
the
not-
confines of
let's not worry about
Minecraft,
that.
alright? It's nothing in the server, right?
Don't
Nothing
worry about
bad
it.
in the server.
You know what? It's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm on my way.
All right. Where are we supposed to go to for the?
Behind the FBI
Wait.
building.
All right.
Yep.
Where's the crafting table? I need a crafting table right now. Oh, got it.
Dude, it's been a fat minute since I've been on the realm, or on Minecraft. Just
Hammer gave
being.
you a fox.
Yeah.
What?
He gave you a
Forgot
phone.
your name was Rogue Yard.
Oh my gosh, we got a full stack here.
I might fill up the server.
Is Lucky listening?
Yeah, he's in. Oh, he's the one who said silence 2020 and
Bruh.
Ben's chat.
Bruh, Lucky! How dare you, Lucky?
Lucky!
I got some banners. Okay.
She already made a
Oh,
group
man.
chat called "Shut Up, Tegan."
1,
Turn the
2, 3,
FBI
4, 5.
All right, hold on. While y'all are doing this, go ahead, do whatever you're doing. I'm gonna grab a drink. We're gonna get this
Yeah.
started.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go grab some food or something because my food's almost ready.
I am
think it is
also
already,
going to
actually.
get a drink.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
I'm
and
gonna
get
pee.
food, So.
Alright,
Alright.
everyone get ready, champ. Be
Hey
back.
yo!
Hey, armor off! Armor off!
Armor off.
Shield
Okay.
off, armor
Oh,
off.
sorry.
Where's Meow? Meow's online. Where's Meow at?
Oh, that's it. Buddy, give me.
You should have dropped
kinda-
it.
I didn't mean to.
How did you?
Mm.
I accidentally put it out of my inventory and not in the bottom slot.
You can't talk. You can't talk.
Oh, he can't. Oh yeah, huh? It's like 3.
I'm gonna need my shield back.
Wait, Nimmer?
No, Meow is his. Oh, okay. Okay, you
Alright.
guys don't know who he is. Okay, so guys, So Meow is actually one of Nimmer's friends that recently just joined the server. I forgot to tell you guys that. So welcome him. Where you at? Where you go?
Can you get off our stand?
Let's be respectful, everyone. Let's be respectful.
Sit. Sit.
What's up, Meow?
What? Okay, hello.
Who's this? Who's the
My God, this is
cowboy
me.
skin? Oh,
Cowboy.
Wow, okay.
all right.
I'm back. I'm back.
Switch not back.
Alrighty.
Y'all look
All right.
You ready?
Everyone ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Swift isn't back.
Tegan, you ready?
I am ready.
Ready.
All right.
Swift is not
We
back.
gotta wait for
Yeah.
Swift.
All right. The audience needs to. But you guys could please mute
Back to the drip.
the audience.
I look beautiful.
Shut up, Ryder. Mute.
Yeah, mute.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the first
It's not
ever.
back yet.
I'm back.
Oh.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh,
Oh,
back.
Swift. Oh, now you're
Yep,
back.
I'm back now. Yeah.
God.
Alrighty. Welcome to the very first debate in the Minecraft boys server. Today, we're two people, well, four in this case, are going off each other for the 2020 election coming up in November 1st. Today we have. Maybe you guys could please say your names.
Parker Panda.
And Swift flicks.
Silence.
Badger.
Really, man? Silence.
Great performance, guys.
Badger.
All right. So we're here for one purpose, and that's to get this beautiful audience over here to vote for you guys. Now, let's start off with the very first question here. Parker, this one's for you.
Alright.
You will have 1 minute to answer this question.
Wait,
as
can I say
detailed as you
something
can.
before this starts?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So, we're all gathered here today because of one man and one man only. Frankie,
Frankie.
I'd like to give you a
Frankie.
big applause because
Everyone
this would not be
Frankie.
possible without you.
Thank you, Frankie.
Everything you see
Frankie,
here
Frankie.
is because of
Thank
Frankie.
you,
Frankie
Frankie.
paid for the realm since day one, no complaints at all, and him have been like DMing so much just to figure out what's been going on in the server. It's a really big deal to him, and it's a really big day. So
Frankie,
yeah,
you're the
that's all
G.
thanks to him.
You're the G.
Thank
Really
you,
is.
sir.
You're the G,
Appreciate that.
Frankie.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
We all appreciate you. Alright, we may go on.
Alrighty, Parker.
Real man, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right. So with how let me say that one more time. How would you help the poor in the server, the people who just joined with no armor, no materials? How would you help them?
How would I help the poor? First of all, we're going to create a food bank, so if anyone is ever running low on food, we can give them free food, and so they will never be hungry. As for they're getting materials, I've been very generous in the past. I've given Silence and Isaiah over there iron as soon as they joined. I've been very generous with what I've given people as they were new to the server, so... with that, I haven't met Meow yet, but I'll give him something soon. But yeah, that's what I do to help with new people coming to the server.
All right. Same question to you, Silence.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I would like to do the same thing with the food bank. The food bank is a pretty good idea, but I think there should be more. The people that join the server should have a better experience. I think people should be able to go around and, use what they get, like the food, to buy, cheaper items whenever they first start out. If Meow comes in and he wants to buy, I don't know, he wants a sword and he wants some armor, some iron armor, I, as a president, feel like I am needing to give him that stuff because he needs to go out there and survive. He needs to live, and he needs to be a part of our community, not just your community. So in that case, I'm going to be setting up shops where whenever they join the server, they can go and get some free food, and then they can get, and then if they need to get rid of some of that food, they can go in that shop and trade in a little bit of that food and get themselves a nice suit, armor, and then that food will be recycled right back to the other food where the new players come in and get more food. And if it goes bad, we replace it.
Sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
All right.
That's a
Alright.
bit disrespectful, though.
All right. Good response there. Silence. It's a good idea.
Woo.
All right. This is for the Vice President Swift. All right.
Yeah,
All right, Swift. All right. Here you go. Why do you think that your president will be a good president, and what is one key thing that stands out of every candidate?
Okay. Well, in this situation, Trevor is the only other candidate. Now, Parker, I've known Parker for probably 3 years, all right? And not only is he a good leader, he's my best friend. So I could not have a greater opportunity than to be his vice president for this 2020 election, especially for the first Minecraft Boys election. I thought I could run against him, but I knew in my heart that Parker would be a way better leader than me. And as for Trevor, I've known Trevor for a little while. I don't want to be rude, but at the beginning of the server, he did almost start a world war, which me, Parker, and Frankie all stopped.
True.
So with this information given, there's no other possible leader that could be my best friend and leader, Parker Panda. Thank you.
Woo.
All right. Kind of hurts me a little bit what we just said there, bro. It's okay. All right, for you, Badger. It is the same question that has been asked to Swift. What is one key thing that stands out of Silence than, well, in this case, them, the only other candidate? What do you think he'll be a good president?
I think a thing that stands out from Silence is that he wants to help the community, and he wants to feed the community, and he wants to help the new people that join the server. Now, I think that Parker Panda is a good candidate. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like what Silence is trying to do, I feel like he's kind of trying to get more in the community and trying to get what they want and listen to them. That's it.
Okay, all right. Alrighty. All right, this is for anyone who wants to answer this question. Whoever breaks their torch first will be able to answer this question first. For future lawbreakers, what are the actions that would be taken against them?
Okay,
Was that the end of the question?
you can go, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So I've been planning a lot on this, and I've been researching a lot on this. And the thing that I found is that, sometimes prisons, they can be a good thing, and they can be a bad thing. And if we don't know what prisons are, I know it's never a before concept. Prisons are a place of keeping, of holding. Now, it'll restrict their rights, but not completely revoke them. We want everybody to have their natural rights as they live. But these prisons shall stop all rule breakers from doing anything that they desire. These prisons will be highly guarded. We can hire people, and they will get paid for their profession. These people will be working in high security prisons, keeping all prisoners inside of their cells and maintaining a structure that keeps them tightly compact in that area so that they cannot do harm or hurt or break any law or a person as an individual, so that we can keep everybody safe and sound without completely breaking this community apart. As we know, we've had issues with items or entities being disappearing or stolen. Bringing those people to justice is our number one priority, and we want to get everyone's items back to their rightful owner. I know Parker's had stuff stolen. I know my vice right here has had stuff stolen, and I want to get all those items to the community, right back to their rightful owners in their exact same places in their chests.
All right. So what you're saying is that I see in the end that you are gonna track down these criminals. How do you plan to do that?
I plan on getting together with the FBI and performing and making a police structure. This structure is just going to be there's going to be a police and the FBI. The FBI has already formed, and I just want a lower system, something that they know what they're doing as soon as they get into it, and they don't have to be always investigating something. They have to be the first responders. All right, these are going to be called police, of course. They're going to be equipped with multiple things via a sword, an axe, some leather armor, so that they are protected while they go in and find what is going on. The FBI is already set up, and I would love that the FBI come in after the police so that the FBI are not risking their lives, and that anybody that goes into the police force are understanding that these are their lives. And I want to set up this police force really bad.
How do you plan to fund the police force?
I plan to fund the police force on my own fundings. I have a lot of resources to build this police building, to build these police offices. I've got a lot of this stuff. Me and my vice president right here, we're gonna make the boys great again, all right? We're gonna bring everyone to
That's right.
justice.
That's right.
All right. Thank you very much, Silence. All right, for you, Parker, the same question that Silence has answered here. For future lawbreakers, what are the actions that will be taken against them?
All right. So, as you know, me and my partner here have had a long history on the FBI. We have stopped several crimes throughout the years, and we will continue to do so. When we do catch a criminal, whatever was stolen or whatever the crime is, whatever is stolen, we will allow that person to get what they get back and a little bit more if they choose to pursue that in the court of law. And what my opponent over here said about starting a police force, I think that would be a very good idea, and I might just do that as well. So, yeah, that's what I would say about that.
How would you fund the police? The police.
How would I fund the police? Me and my partner obviously have a lot of diamonds. We could fund the police, self-fund, no taxes. That is not necessary for y'all. We can do that on our own.
How would you help the lower class in the server?
How do we help the lower class?
Yeah.
We are going, when we are elected, or if we are elected, we will institute a bank. And what this bank will be, we will have ender chests that we will provide and put it all over the map and give them to each and every person. They will be able to store their items there and do what they want, so they won't have to go grind for obsidian and eyes of ender to get those ender chests.
All right. Thank you very much, Parker.
Thank you.
All right. All right, for you, Swift, how do you think Parker will help the economy grow?
Okay, so me and Parker have talked about this for a great amount of time here. We've heard concerns from the people, and we believe that it will be best to institute more jobs into the economy. Now, to do this, we'd like to incorporate the job board more. I'm not sure if it's us specifically, but we did create a job board when we were the original ones on the server, and as of right now, the jobs hasn't been instituted as much as they should. And as President Parker and me as Vice President, we would like to institute more jobs for people to get more money quicker and more efficiently, as well as helping other people out in the process.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Sir, are you there?
Oh, sorry, I was talking. I remember you. All right, thank you very much, Swift. All right, so question for you, Silence. With the ongoing disappearing stuff on the server, with like who knows if it's how do you plan to really like track down what is really happening? Like, what is your main goal for that?
Um, if you're asking for a goal, my goal would, well, of course, be to get whoever is there and sentence them to prison. Now, I can't tell you if it's for life. I don't know. I don't know how long they would be in prison. It would have to be something to do everything within our legal system. Um, but if you're asking how I'm gonna do it, the way I want to do it, and my way to achieve this is, I want somebody, just like the FBI or the police, at least one member on at all times. Now, if this person is the only one on whenever something goes on, we can investigate this person via the Federal Bureau of Investigations. Now, if this is not the only person on and somebody else comes on, of course the police can report that. That doesn't necessarily make them suspicious. So I want all these police force and the FBI to be working together to find out a way to watch this person. Now, not invading their privacy. This will not conclude any of their homes. If they go in their homes, all communications will be called off and everyone will go right back to their place. But as long as they're in a public area, I want them to be watched if people feel as if they're suspicious. Now, this will only be held by the Federal Bureau of Investigations and the police force, and we're going to make sure that these people do not get anything else. We will bring them to justice, we will serve them right, and we'll take them out of this just like they got brought back in.
All right, all right. For let's move on to rating. So if you notice, the economy has the whole like houses are being built everywhere, villagers, people are getting villagers. So if you don't know, as when I turn off peaceful, sooner or later there will be a raid. How do you plan to make sure this country is ready for that raid?
I plan to build multiple defense mechanisms. As we know, there's already people in this community that have built fences. They have discovered fences. I want to discover more than just fences. Fences will not hold them back. That being said, I'm going to be on my own, and me and my vice president, of course, maybe not on my own, but me and my vice president, I want to fund iron golems. Iron golems will be placed everywhere, around every single person's village. These iron golems will not be invading privacy, and they will be on the outskirts. They will make sure that all of the people inside of their village and inside of their homes are going to be safe from everything. Now, I know that we're going to have a police force and iron golems. That's going to be a bit weird. But let me tell you, if police force can't make it on time, these iron golems are going to be there protecting all of our citizens and making sure that everyone is safe and sound in their homes and make sure that they feel safe. If they do not feel safe with these iron golems, it will not be hard to come up with a new idea. We can always get towers, we can always fund towers, and we can have other people in those towers with archers. Archers is a very good way to keep people out of our place, and if somebody acts up, that might have to be an unfortunate solution that we might have to take to finish the situation and get it neutralized as fast as possible.
Might be muted. Your mic's muted.
Oh, bro. Okay. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Silence. Back to you, Parker. How do you plan to get this country to be raid ready?
You mean from pillagers?
Yeah.
Okay, I have defended several raids before from pillagers. You can see over there above the door, me and my vice president here have put those banners above the door to show that they cannot take our villagers. And with what Silence said about the iron golems, that is a very good idea, but in fact, I've already done that before. I placed a bunch of iron golems around to defend the town, and it worked for a little while, but eventually they wandered off or despawned or something. So, I have defended several raids, I have placed the iron golems, but yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Parker. So I have a question for you, Parker. Say I put it back to normal mode. How would you prevent creepers from exploiting properties?
I have had a long history with creepers exploiting my property, alright? It is very annoying, I understand that. But we have recently discovered a jungle. You know what jungles means? It means cats. Oh, wait, cats? Never mind, that's an update. Never mind, okay, cats spawn villages. Cats spawn villages now, alright?
Mm-hmm.
So, what I say, go out and tame a cat. Get a cat, and creepers will not come after you. We will provide cats for everyone, so creepers will not blow you up anymore. And I will have a cat sitting outside my chicken coop at all times.
Alright. That's a good idea
Alright.
there, really. Alright. Alright, so for you, Swift,
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you. What? Wait. Where is it at? In future arguments, say someone is having a conflict, how would you and your partner handle that situation?
All right. How would we handle a conflict between two others?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a couple ways to solve this. First off, the court system. I am known as Swiftflix, also known as Judge Swift. I've been the court judge for ever since the creation of the courthouse in this realm, as well as the world in Parker's world. And I believe that we have solved many problems, almost every server's problems, by using that court system that works so well. Now, if it's not as serious a problem, simply we could just talk it out. I think everyone on the server is a very reasonable person. We choose the people who go on the server to be reasonable, and anyone who isn't has been kicked out. So far, we've only had to do that once. So I believe the system works pretty well. As for arbitrary problems, I believe that the people, we can help them simply through words or through the court system if they want to take it that way.
How would you prevent this not to be abused? The court system.
Define abused in this situation.
For example, what if someone just breaks grass and they just want to, and then it's someone's property and they just want to take it to court?
If they do
Say-
take it to court, sorry. All right. So the way the court system works is a very fair system. All right. As a judge, I 100% do my best in making it the most fair. If it's a simple grass block, basically, in that sense, I'll either reimburse them with that grass block, or the punishment will be so not severe that there basically be no punishment at all for something so arbitrary like that.
Do you think you guys are being too generous?
And if in the situation, if it was a grass block that was being broken, there will be little to no punishment as it is only a grass block. Especially if it was a mistake, I need to know the situation. If it was a prank, then that's a whole another thing. Pranks are allowed on the server, so if that's the case, then it will be allowed, as long as nothing gets not replaced. I guess everything would have to be replaced.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Swift. Okay, for you, Badger, I have a question for you. How would you help your partner here with pranks not going too far?
If I think somehow in the prank that my president thinks that it's okay, but if I think differently, I'll tell him, and I'll tell him that if I agree or not agree, and I'll just kind of tell him the things in the prank that are not really allowed and they shouldn't have done. but I think in all reality, I think my president here, I think they kind of have it control, and I think they know the line on what is a prank and is not a prank. But if that ever does need to happen, I will help him in any way I possibly can.
How would you two prevent creepers from exploding properties? Either one could answer.
All right, I got
Um,
this. I'll
alright.
take it, and then you can take it, and you can add on. The cat's idea, I love the idea. The idea seems great, and I'm not at all against it. But I would say there could possibly be a little bit more of a cheaper way, a more efficient way of doing it. Because now, yeah, we do have a jungle biome. Not knowing how far away that jungle biome is, you're going to have to be traveling possibly thousands of blocks to get there. I think there's just a simpler way of doing this. And the simplest way I can ever think of doing this is allowing a privacy fence. This fence can be as big as you want it, kinda. I would say this fence can only be around as big as 50 blocks around the outside of your house, as long as it's not interfering with any trails. Each and every side can have 50 blocks along it. And of course, you can own anything you want inside of this. If you need to go out and get trees, but there's a creeper out there, we already got a privacy fence. We don't need to worry about that creeper. Your trees are in your yard. You have 50 blocks of free space on either side of your house, unless you live beside a trail, of course. And if you have a neighbor and your guys' 50 blocks are within each other, share. Everyone can share this community. We hope this community gets along together, and with the fact of people sharing that these fences they can do pretty good. And the cats are great. I love cats personally, but I feel like people going out and getting cats, unless it was funded and all the cats are brought here and you just tame them with fish and then take them along home, that'd be cool. But for now, privacy fences sound like a great idea. And if anybody steps within the boundaries of the privacy fences, police can easily be called, or y'all can talk it out like real civil people and say, hey, I don't want you within my privacy fence. This is my area. And this can signify this line of your property that you own. Anything for you?
I think these options are great, and I think either of these options could work. But I think a more simple option that you could do is that you could make a 2x2 or 1x1 around your house, like dig dirt around your house, and you could just put water in the holes, and so therefore the creepers cannot blow up your house. Or if you need to, you can just expand the water source, because you more than likely you will need to do so to make it more effective. But yeah.
And that water will be reusable. You can drink that water.
Absolutely.
Can I have a rebuttal to that, sir? Can I have a rebuttal to that?
Go right ahead.
All right. So I do really like that privacy fence idea, and I'm not opposed at all to people having their own private property. But with the cat idea, you wouldn't need to go all the way to the jungle. Cats now spawn in villages. In fact, there's probably some cats running around that village right there. So all you need to do is hop over to the village, and we will provide the fish for you. You can tame a cat for creeper protection. So.
All right, let me go ahead and throw a rebuttal at you.
Right.
Yes, maybe those cats are in those villages. Whose cats are they? How do you know that you're not taking the cat of another person? Right, okay. But how do you know that? Do you know that 100%? What if that's another villager's cat? What if that's another villager's cat? How do you know they're not tamed? How do you know?
Because you can tame them.
You can just throw a fish at them, bro.
Yes, you can tame them, and then they're yours.
Hey, man. I'm just thinking logistically.
All right, Mr. President.
I'd like to add on to the cat debate or creeper hole problem. I think I see this as a great opportunity to add more jobs. I think, what if we were to add in a place where anyone could work and they could fill in creeper holes wherever needed, and we could pay people to actually do that job, and we can actually get some people working on the server and fill in those holes.
How much do you plan paying them?
Depending on the amount of holes and or the amount of dirt it takes up, we can pay them in diamonds or food or whatever they want specifically.
Okay. Silence. I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So how have you noticed everyone has been going to the Nether, but there's one place that no one has gone yet? How do you plan to get this server to be ready to kill the Ender Dragon?
I plan on going to the Nether. We're gonna make community potions of that one fire resistant potion. That's what it is. I forgot the name. Sorry. We plan on making fire resistant potions for everyone and keeping people protected through the Nether. We give everyone 1 gold chest plate, everyone a diamond helmet, everyone diamond legs, everyone diamond boots. We'll all go to the Nether and as a community find netherite. Everyone will change all of their armor into netherite. We will after getting all their diamond armor into netherite, we'll trade out their gold for diamond and get them netherite. Upon getting netherite, we'll make sure that everyone has a bow, and they will be able to fund their own enchantments. If they cannot fund their own enchantments, an enchantment will be appointed to them by the state of the boys. and with that being said, we'll then go out and hunt the elusive Enderman. No one likes these things. Some people like to keep them as pets, but we don't like them. If we see an Enderman, we're going to get it. We're going to take its Ender eyes. We're going to end up, or their Ender pearls, make them into Ender eyes. And then we're going to use all these Ender eyes to find the stronghold, eventually get there, eventually fill in that end portal, eventually get ourselves to the end. And everyone can possibly, if available, to get their own pair of elytra wings.
Thank you so much, Silence. I really like your idea there. I really like it. Alright, for you, Parker and Swift, how would you guys get the server to be Ender Dragon slaying ready?
Alright, so I think this server is Ender Dragon slaying ready. I have a lot of faith in every single member of this community, and I know that we could take that Ender Dragon down easily. I'm not saying it'll happen today, not saying it'll happen tomorrow, but we are ready, and we are coming for the Ender Dragon, and we will get to the end, we will get elytra, we will get all of those things in those chests, and it will be very great.
So you're saying the server is Ender Dragon slaying ready?
I believe we are, but I do not think we should go yet. I want everyone to be on the same page before we go.
How
Can I
would you?
rebuttal that?
I think we're ready.
Actually, I'd like to rebuttal that.
All right.
I'm not done.
All right, go ahead. Finish up.
Alright. So, with the netherite, I actually gave a member of the server earlier today netherite. We did a trade, and I gave him 2 netherite. So, we are getting closer and closer. Hopefully, more people will start getting the nether and mining, and we will help them with that every step of the way. So, you can go now, Trevor.
The rebuttal I'd like to make with that, even if you gave someone netherite, even off all that, in technical terms, the server is not ready. Because it's not a server, my friend. This is an entire community. We're an entire community of people that work together to get our differences solved. Now, there are lower and higher people in this community. And what you've just told me and everyone in this place is that the new guy that just joined today, Meow, he's ready to run in there, blazing, ready to get that Ender Dragon. How much you want to bet he will fail within the first 10 minutes? Because he's
That's
not
not much
equipped.
faith.
I have faith in him, and
Listen,
by the way,
I was
Not to
not.
mention he
I was
did
not
say
done.
today,
not
not
done.
tomorrow.
I did not say
Yeah.
today. I said
Yes,
we're ready.
yes.
He
Let
did not
Silence
I said
speak.
we're ready, and we could, but I'm not saying
I was not done. I was not done.
Please let Silence speak.
I was not done. You guys are saying that, maybe he won't do it today, he won't do it tomorrow. But this dude, he just joined the server. He just joined the community. He's here along with us now. But he doesn't have the right equipment to do so. This man, he's got a wooden block. Maybe some granite. Maybe some stone. What else is that going to serve him? Because in the next few days, we don't know what can happen in the next few days. You got to have a plan. You got to work things out. If the plan doesn't go through, you think of something else. Faith can work. But I feel like there has to be faith and a plan. Because right now, all you're telling me is that you're going to rely on faith and everyone in the server to get it done, whether it be today or tomorrow or the day after that, and so on and so forth. But I think there should be faith for the day on, today, so on and so forth, and a plan to get everybody to where everyone has enough faith in themselves to work for themselves and to make sure that they're safe while we're safe in this entire battle against the dragon.
I don't think you're listening to what I'm saying, but
All right. Thank you very much, Silence. Parker, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay. Parker, how do you plan? Okay, so you have noticed that's been in peaceful, but everybody wants it to be normal mode. How do you plan to get the server to be hard mode ready?
I say, I don't know. We'll have a vote. If people want hard mode, then we'll have a vote if we want to go to hard mode. If people want to stay on normal mode, that's fine. It's whatever the people decide. It's not my decision. So what I'll do is I'll have a vote. If you want to be hard mode, you can vote for hard mode. If you want to be normal mode, you can vote for easy mode. It's up to the people, not me.
Okay. Do you have anything to add to that, Swift?
Okay, yeah, as to when we would be ready to take the vote, I think we should take the vote probably after the Ender Dragon, because if we beat the Ender Dragon, then we're suspecting that everyone already has a somewhat equal amount of armor and supplies. And yeah, I'd like everyone to get to like a threshold to be able to even beat the Ender Dragon. And then once we do that, then we can take the vote, and then to decide whether everyone's ready.
Okay, thank you very much. Silence, how would you get this server to be hard mode ready?
Well, you see, if the server is going to be hard mode ready, I feel like we're going to need some type of technology. I'm going to work every single day to discover new types of technology, redstone makings, and something that can launch at miles and miles and miles per hour and hit a target just by looking down the top of it. I want to find out ways to make it to where this server, this community, has enough technology to make it through hard mode with ease and ask, when's the next one? When's hardcore? When's adventure? And I feel like this technology will greatly improve most things, and I feel like after this election, I think everyone should start talking about technology. What technology next? What technology next? Because the next piece that comes, we can find something to make lights instead of these torches. We can find everything with technology. We just need to figure it out. So I feel like the server and the community will be hard mode ready by the end of the presidential term. And I feel like that the preparation will be by teaching people the technology that we have discovered over the presidential term and showing everyone how it works, showing everyone how it's built, and getting it into everyone's homes so that everyone can be prepared for this experience.
Thank you so much, Silence, for that answer. All right, so Parker and Swift, I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes to talk about anything, trash talk, blah blah blah. Just 2 minutes, uninterrupted, and after that, we will move to Silence and Badger.
All right, thank you, Frankie. Do you want to start, Swift, or you want me to?
You can go.
All right. So, what we will do if I'm elected president under my administration, we will create a national bank, as I said earlier before. We will provide Ender Chest to everyone. We'll create a food bank. We'll have a vote for hard mode or normal mode, and we will continue this server on, and we will defeat the Ender Dragon under my administration. So, preparing for the future, that is something I'm very excited for. And he spoke about technology before. My colleague here has actually created some very impressive technology. He's created something called the Super Smelter, which is something that he has to smelt things very, very fast. You can ask him about that. You can see it. He'll show you around. But yeah, if you've made anything else, I don't know, but you can.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So I like to go a little more detail into these banks. All right. Now our campaign is built on build the banks. All right.
We need to
So
build a bank.
we need to build a bank. All right. So with all these lost items being stolen around by possible thieves, I find it necessary under the Parker Panda and Swiftflix administration to build a bank. Now this bank is necessary because
Woo!
if we build ender chests, then no items from that ender chest can be stolen. That way we'll know that all your valuables can be stored and they'll be 100% safe from any thieves. As for
Yes, sir.
food banks are the exact same situation. There will be no starving on the server and no one will ever have to worry about having to farm for like wheat or carrots or potatoes because they'll all be given to you by the government ourselves under our administration. As for my redstone and technology, I have trailblazed the road for technology in the server as I myself has my own super smelter, which smelt things at a crazy pace. If anyone would like to try it, I'll be giving out, I don't know, free tries to see it, maybe a demonstration if that is necessary. Potions, I've already given potions to people who have been gone, do have people who have been going to the nether. I've already been giving away fire resistant potions, but we like to expand upon that. I think this is a great opportunity to make the server a better place and make people ready.
All right, thank you very much, guys. All right, Silence Badger, 2 minutes. You have until 6:49. No, wait. Yeah, 9:46:49.
All right. So, just to conclude everything, I want to say thank you all for having me out here. It's been a pleasure. Second of all, I would like to say that we want to make this police station. All right, make the boys great again. The boys were once great. I may not have been here whenever it was great. I may not have been around whenever it was great, but the boys were once great. None of this was all happening. All right, let's spread the word. Make the boys great again. We're gonna build this police station. We're gonna build these jails. We're gonna build these privacy fences. We're gonna build these creeper defenses. We're gonna build all of this stuff under the administration of Badger and Silence.
That's right.
Silence 2020. All right, guys. What we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be doing a lot of great things. The police department, of course, that's going to be taken care of. Everyone's going to get a job. This is going to help that job board that we're all talking about. All right? These fences, the privacy fences, people are going to be able to use yard labor as a job. People are going to be able to go and build these fences as a job. And if nobody wants to do that job, that's what we're here for. We are laborers ourselves. See, badgers like to build. Badgers love to build, right? So, we're here to make the boys great again. I'm sure everybody wants to see the boys be great again. That's all I gotta say, really. I'm gonna hand it over to you, but first I would love to say again, thank you guys for letting me be out here. Thank you guys for letting me join in, and make the boys great again.
So thank you for having us out here. It's basically all we had to say. Those creeper defenses will definitely help in the long run. We might make jobs for people that may like Swiftlick said, if you want to hire people to, rebuild those patches of the house that might have got destroyed. You know, we I think we want to do that. So yeah, that's basically my closing statements. And yeah, thank you for having me out.
Thank you very much, guys. I have one more question for all of you guys. So first, we're gonna have Parker go and Swift. Both of you guys can answer this question. Say if someone just thought it was so funny, it killed another player, would you see it as murder and explain why?
It depends on the situation. If it was self-defense, obviously, then that would not be murder. But we have a very, very good judicial system, and we will figure all of that out. If there has been a murder on the server, we will find out the true cause, and we will get justice for all. And yeah, so this Judge Swift right here, you might want to ask him about that because he is the judge.
Yeah, all the killings will probably go through the judicial system, at least if people want. Sorry for my pronunciation. As long as, like, if they want to take them to court, sure. We've had people die here on accident, and we've had people kill other people on complete accident, and they didn't have to go through the court system. That's an example of why this community is so great already, because we don't always have to, we don't always have to fight. And I don't want to name names, but Trevor did try and start war with Nimmer, and he brought Tegan into it, and Tegan didn't stop him. If anything, we stopped him before it could get worse. We were in calls with Nimmer, and I don't want to say anything, but I think it got pretty emotional because we were scared. We were scared of what was going to happen to this beautiful community that we made, because we're all friends at the end of the day, and that's why this is such a great realm.
All right. Do you have anything to say, Silence? Could you please answer the question as well?
Yeah. I would say. Actually, can you repeat the question for me?
Yeah, actually, I got you. Say if someone thought it was funny, and they killed another player, would you see it as murder and explain why?
All right. So, in hindsight, it is not going to be all of my decision to tell anyone if it's murder or not. If my vice president right here goes out and kills somebody, I don't know anything about it. I did never investigate it. I cannot just tell you this is murder, this is not murder. We're going to leave it up to the court system. We're going to leave it up to the police system, and we're going to leave it up to the prison system. Of course, they all work together. They'll go through the police system. Of course, they're going to be facing trial, all that type of stuff. They're going to be going through a jail system, prison system. They'll be going through the court system. They'll be going through all those. Sometimes it'll go from the police system being there's a simple 911 call to there's a court set date, and then from the court date there could be a prison date. We don't know. It is not my decision to make that. Regarding a war, now we only had more of a reason to cause a possible war because of the actions that had taken place. Wars are emotional. Wars are needed for a country to grow. If we do not grow, we do not succeed. If we need something to grow, we will make it grow by any means necessary. War was never deemed a bad thing. Maybe never a good thing, but it was never deemed a bad thing. I feel like war is great. I feel like war can help everyone out.
All right.
But to the end of this question, I am not to be held. I'm not to be told who had murdered somebody and who had not. That would be up to the police system and the court system and the prison system that would be made.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I do have another question actually. Why do you think Mr. Parker and Swift here would not be a good choice for this server?
Now, there could be a lot of topics that could be gone over. I don't know if this is either there's just not specific questions that they would have thought of, or there wasn't enough questions. I don't know. But I feel like they're getting at their main thing, and it's only one big topic, which would be the bank. Banks, no one ever said they were bad. Banks sound amazing. That would help everyone. But if you listen to their speech and you listen to everything they say, what else are they doing? What else are they really bringing forward to the table? I'm bringing forward a prison system, the learning of technology. I'm bringing across the prison system. Wait, I already said that. The police system and the prison system, whatever one. I'm bringing across both of those. I'm bringing across a quest to get the server completely into hard mode by funding everyone. I'm bringing across a whole new platform and a whole entire new way of keeping such a mob out of your yard, being as simple as an accident of a pig, a creeper. So, with that being said, they are not the worst people that could be running. In fact, I am glad that I am standing on this stage beside 2 to 3 of the most amazing people that I'll ever meet. But in life, there comes competition. And come competition comes the boys. And the boys comes to make the boys great again. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it every single time we come to one of these. We got to make the boys great again. We got to go for the option that has the most people and the most people doing the same thing. My opportunities and the things that I'm doing are not only toppling one of their decisions via the job board, it's also adding more to that job board because we can pay people. We have the materials to do that. We're very wealthy businessmen. With that being said, I thank you. Make the boys great again.
May I rebuttal that
Go
or
ahead.
something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Parker first. Well, I guess I'll speak on my own. I think the prison system is kind of unreasonable. I think if you were deemed to go to prison for, let's say the court decides you go to prison, right? That's how it works. So if you were to go to prison, I think that simply just limits the not even the ability of a player, but the fun of a player. This whole realm and Minecraft in general is about having fun, and I think by having a prison, you limit that. Not only the fun, but able to play the game. If you're confined within an area being built by someone else, you basically can't do anything. I don't know what you're planning to do inside the prisons, but the prisons only simply limit the player when we could have them doing community service. We already did that once. I'm pretty sure either Ryder or was it like Ryder right now, or we had him go mine in the nether for quartz until we got a specific amount of quartz, and then his debt was paid off. We already did that, and I think it worked great. I think Ryder came out a better man, and the community profited off that. By having a prison, we're simply using more resources and only having less fun on the server.
Shantai rebuttal.
Go ahead.
I see where you're coming from. I see the point. You saying we're limiting the fun for people. Who do you think those people are that are going to prison? Do you think they're all the happy and sunshine people that go around giving other people things that they don't need? No. They're the cold hard people of this world. The people that are going to go around and break the rules, the federal rules of the server, not just the laws, the amendments. None of that. These prisons are high risk prisons. These prisons are going to be the people that are not only breaking just normal laws, but federal laws. Now, I understand the statement that it could be underused, but there can always be other opportunities. Low security prisons, open prisons. Now, prison is a simple word. Prison meaning a place in confinement. These people are not only going to be confined, but they're going to have the freedom of a normal human being.
Confined
So
is not freedom.
Let me continue. These people are going to be confined, but still have their freedom. Confination, it is freedom. You may not have the freedom to go out and about out in the outside world. You have the freedom to say and speak and do what you do. If you are a federal lawbreaker, this freedom is already taken away from you. You're lucky you're not in the community anymore. You better be happy you're in that prison. And you better learn from your mistakes from sitting in that cold cell for so long. The prison system, I feel like, not only would let people think to themselves instead of just getting sued and losing some of their items or just going mining. Somebody may like mining, man. We never know. We got to give people nothing to do. And maybe that I would make them think a little bit. Get it right into their head that what they did was wrong. And maybe sometimes they did something so bad that they might not be able to get the chance to come back. And maybe they will. But again, that's all up to the system that I will be making. The police system and the prison system.
Can I talk about the police system also? Or
Yeah.
by the way, Parker, interrupt me if you have anything to add. The police system. You say you're gonna arm everyone with like armor and swords. Is there a need to use police brutality against people who are simply doing let's say Tegan breaks one of Nimmer's flowers again. Does the police have the authority to attack Tegan until he gives up that flower? Is that the way we want to run the server with like harshness and anger? No, we want to solve it civilly. I believe that the police system, while it is good in concept, in execution it will be terrible, just like the prison system, as essentially it takes away the fun of the player, which is the whole point of this realm. Thank you.
All right, rebuttal.
Go ahead.
So, you have completely misconcepted every single part of everything that I said, which makes me wonder to believe what makes everyone think that you would be here. You'd be a great vice president?
Yes.
The police system was never to create police brutality and brutality among the people of the boys. The police system was there to stop anybody that was doing something wrong. If a flower was taken, a flower can be held civilly. The police never just randomly get involved. You act like something doesn't have to be made for the police to show up. You have not learned entirely about the system in the 2 minutes that I've only been able to talk about it. You act like the police system has something so wrong with it that it could continue to crash the server. I think you're completely wrong. I think you haven't heard the full side of the story yet. I don't want to go over it. I don't have too much time. I can't. There's only 2 minutes. Every time we speak, there's 2 minutes. 2 minutes starts. All I can say is police brutality will not be tolerated. That's where the prison system comes in. Possibly the federal prison system. Things cannot go the way they're going. Criminals cannot continue to steal everyone's items, horses, entities, everything. What would you do if somebody walked into your house and stole your horse? You'd be upset. And that's how I exactly was. I'm going to hunt down that person that stole my horse. And we're going to bring him to justice. Manhunt is not the word to be described because, I guess we're creating police brutality, aren't we? No, we're not. We're creating an unflawed system to help protect our citizens of the boys and to help work with the court system.
We already have that. It's called the FBI.
Now, all right, and you continue to cut me off.
I didn't.
You did. I had said earlier that the FBI is not first responders. FBI have never been first responders. Police are the first responders. If something is happening right now, if I'm going out and murdering somebody, you think the FBI is going to show up?
Yes, and we do.
Yeah.
We have every time.
Right on scene right now while there's an active shooting? You guys are going to show up?
Yes.
With what body armor?
We're online.
With our
With
full
what?
netherite.
All right. That's not company owned.
We own it
But
ourselves.
look, this brings a chance for police responders. What if the people that you hire don't own any of that? Bam, nothing you can do.
Currently, me and Swift are the only members of the FBI.
Right. So,
And if
And Frankie.
and Frankie. And if someone new joins, we can provide them with armor.
all right. Anyway, the police system and the prison system is meant to work with the FBI. Y'all act like it's against it.
I never
Everyone-
said against it.
Okay.
Oh, yes, you did.
Okay, I have something to say. So, okay, Parker. So you said that you will provide them with armor. Where's my armor?
Frankie, in all due respect, every time you get diamonds, you give them to people. So you could have made your own armor 20 times, but you gave it to people. So,
I like to
but-
also play. We've never had to actually physically kill a player in order to stop them from doing something. It's never been a
we resolve things
brutality.
peacefully.
Yeah, what he said. We always resolve things with words and with the court system. Brutality would not be needed.
But that does not mean that any type of possible lethal force. There's always going to be a situation where.
Why do they need armor if
you
it
want-
doesn't require lethal force?
All right, you cut me off.
It's a
Keep
rebuttal.
talking. Keep talking.
All right. There will always be at least one situation in this world that needs somebody else there because someone else can't fend for themselves. I'm helpless. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, VP Badger. Don't hurt me. Police roll up to the scene. Badger right here. He's got a gun.
Rob,
he's gonna-
scary.
He
I got a
says he's
gun.
gonna shoot me. He's gonna shoot me.
I'm gonna shoot you
Right?
with my gun, with my real gun.
This seems
See,
inappropriate.
imagine that situation playing out. I got a gun held to the back of my head. What are those police gonna do? Right? What are they gonna do? What am I gonna do actually? If the police didn't exist, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna turn around with my little fist, give him a little punch?
Ow.
That's not how that works. Hey, that was a tap. That's not how that works. All right. I'm not gonna sit there and punch him. I need someone to protect me, to protect the people of the boys, and therefore I withhold that if the police system was created, yes, they would have to be armed. They would have to have this type of protection. Otherwise, they could get hurt along with the other people. They could hurt themselves doing this job. But they're there to protect other people. There you go. That's it.
Do you guys have anything to say, Parker and Swift?
I think I've made my case.
Yeah, I think we made our case. I mean, the FBI has done everything in the past. We haven't needed to use, lethal force ever. And if we ever did, we would be able to. We have enough armor. And if you described a scenario where someone's attacking you, if they did manage to kill you, you would respawn. You'd tell us about it. We'd make sure you get all your stuff back, and we'd make sure the person who killed you was punished accordingly. So.
Whoa, we are going out of the world of physics here, boys. All right.
Nope. You can respawn.
All right, let's go.
What?
Excuse me? What?
Maybe
done.
he's
No
busy.
rebuttal.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep, no rebuttal.
How do you know These people on the audience right now, how do they know that they could trust you, Parker?
How do they know they can trust me? I've been trusted before. I've been in the server since the very beginning, and I haven't done anything to, give them any reason not to trust me. I've helped with the FBI investigations many times. We've solved several cases, and I don't think they would have any reason not to trust me. My opponent here, however, said that war is good, so I don't know. You can interpret that however you'd like, but I just don't think war is good. And if anyone on the server is ever in need of our assistance, we will always be there to help them. So.
Okay. Why should people trust you, Silence, as the president?
People should trust me because I can keep everything safe and within an order. Of course, I'm giving other people the power to help other people. I'm giving other people the power to protect other people and risk their lives. And that is their choice. Now, I'm not going to point fingers, but I'm not the one to assume police brutality and assume that people with weapons are going to hurt innocent bystanders. So, if you want to trust that person that, I won't point fingers to, go ahead and trust him with your life. But just know that that man just told every single one of you in this place
He's simply trying to protect
that
everyone. Is there something wrong with that?
now
You can keep going. I'm saying.
everyone leave with the idea that this man just told me that police brutality is going to happen forever and always.
I don't
And
think
that
he said that in the slightest.
yes, you did.
No.
Anyway,
Okay.
this man just ensured police brutality. So you guys can leave with that in your mind. But that's all I gotta say.
Sure.
By the way, if there was a police system, I'm not saying there would be police brutality, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone did make a false call. If let's say Ryder loves to play tag on the server.
Mm-hmm.
If he were to punch you, then like run away, and you call the police system for the police system to defend you, and if Ryder comes close to you, then you start attacking him. I see that as police brutality. I see that as unfit for the police system.
When did we ever say that the police was going to be attacking the person, even if a call was made? If a call was made about somebody, quote unquote, attacking with their fists, we would approach, we would make sure everything's going on, we would get to both sides of the story. We don't just walk up, we aren't just planning to walk up on scene and hit anybody with a sword that looks like they're trying to hurt somebody. That's not our intention.
That's what the FBI does.
You're reading me the wrong way.
The FBI are first.
Well, that's not good.
No, I'm saying the FBI first figures out, they go to the scene, they figure out both sides of the story, and if there is a current threat, we will, if we need to, we will use force.
Tell me the initials of FBI.
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
There you go. Now, read that slowly in your head. Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Yes, we arrive on the scene.
You are
and
to
investigate
nope.
the scene.
You are supposed to investigate only. You are not supposed to take matters into your hands. None other
Are you
time.
saying that we were wrong to also take action if there wasn't a police system already enacted?
If
I
there
think
is
we're simply creating a middleman between the FBI and the people.
Simply what I'm saying is that if the police system did exist, threats would already be neutralized. Things would already be taken care of. If something is so bad that it needs to happen federally, Federal Bureau of Investigation, if something needs to happen federally, then the FBI would step in and take care of it. If there's a murder scene that happens and we need to know everything outside of it, we don't have the killer, and it's been a couple days since the scene, we got it all locked down, FBI would come in. They would investigate. I feel like the FBI should not be having to risk their lives for such of their high power and their high knowledge. They're precious. They have all the knowledge in the world. They know what's going on whenever somebody tells them something. I'm not against the FBI, but I feel like there should just be something else in front of the FBI to make sure everyone is insured safe and the people that are doing their job know. Because, let's be real, I applied for the FBI. Y'all never told me my life was in danger. I asked you for an application. You said to DM you. That's about it. You never told me my life was going to be in danger as soon as I joined that force. And
Well,
this
you did
police
join.
What are you
system,
talking about?
this police system, once it's happening, make police know their lives can at some point possibly be in danger, but they're going to be doing this for the better of the boys. Make the boys
You
great
said it was
again.
our job to inform you before you applied that this would be a potentially life-threatening job.
Yeah, wouldn't you want to know?
I would, going into it, I would hope that the person would already know that they're applying to be the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Right. The Federal Bureau of Investigation. It's in the name. You're the Bureau of Investigation. No one ever said you were gonna. The investigators don't go out with a sword, with a gun, and harm someone. They're not supposed to be the first responders. Where is first responders in the name? Whereas, hey, you might get hurt doing this job. You might get like
I think this is
seriously life-threatening
irrelevant.
really hurt. This is irrelevant. No, this isn't irrelevant. This is on the same topic. You're just trying to push away from the topic.
Are
I'm
you
done.
saying that you didn't know that you were in danger when you applied for the FBI?
No, sir. I had no clue
Then
that
it
my
makes
life was going to be in
sense.
danger.
Well, then luckily you didn't get accepted because...
Look, man, I'm just saying you guys should tell people. If the FBI is what y'all really want, that's fine with me. Y'all should have told people.
If you do apply for the FBI, you will
Okay.
you will have a chance of
no,
getting in dangerous
no,
situations.
no. You knew going into it that...
No, sir.
yes, we have your resume, buddy. You said that you would be able to provide armor and weapons, I believe. So
Nope.
You...
I said armor. I
Okay.
said I could provide armor.
Okay, I'm sorry. You didn't say weapons. You said armor. All right. So you knew going into it that you'd have to provide, or you wanted to provide armor.
Armor and weapons.
Oh, he did. Oh, we got
Armor and
the
weapons.
archives. We got
Not
the
armor and
archive.
weapons.
We got a
Let me quote. I
screenshot.
want to help fund armor and weapons for the FBI.
All right.
End
We
quote.
Hold on.
got a screenshot.
I took 2 screenshots.
Anything to say, Silence?
Just because there's weapons does not mean.
It's
Wait,
a
what?
weapon.
Just because there's weapons does not mean that you're gonna be always in danger.
What?
Just because there's a gun.
What you
Just because.
claimed-
No.
What you
Just because there's.
claimed is you no. What you claimed is you didn't know your life was in danger. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you want to provide armor and weapons if your life wasn't in danger?
Trevor, let me
Okay,
read
guys.
the quote. Let me fold. No, this is important. All right.
No,
I want to help fund
Okay,
armor.
no.
All right, Frankie, this is
No.
important. He.
Okay, maybe I.
Read
No,
this.
maybe I did say. Maybe I did say that, and I did. All right.
In case someone
I
fights
forgot.
back.
I-
End quote.
okay,
In
silence,
case
silence.
someone fights back.
What?
Because
Let me read the
because
quote.
there is nothing in place to
Let's
stop that.
Swift read
No,
the
no, no.
quote. Let's
No,
Swift
there's
read the
nothing
quote.
in place. There's nothing in place right now to keep those people from being the first responders. Other people need to be the first responders. Right now, those are the only first responders. I'm trying to keep that to where they are not the first responders.
Can we let Swift read the quote?
I mean, go ahead. It's going to be now irrelevant. But all right.
All right. So this is in response to Science saying he did not know that the FBI would have their lives on the line. In his application, I didn't want to bring this up. He said, "I want to help fund armor and weapons for the FBI,
We
so
just
we
did
as
this
a
in court?
collective,
No.
so we as a collective can be safe on the field in case someone fights back."
Yep. Because someone
Okay.
can fight back. Someone can
So that
interrupt.
proves that
them.
you knew
So
that your
you
life was in danger.
lied.
No.
You said going into it, you didn't know your life
I
was
never-
in danger.
I
You
never
said
directly
that
said.
earlier today.
Hold on, no. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. I never said that. I did not say that. I'm
It's
telling
live
you.
streamed.
I'm telling you. Oh my god. I'm telling you, right? That I am not physically and directly being told my life is being in danger. Let's listen. Let's just take example to a case that happened a long time ago. The McDonald's coffee case. Everyone knows about it. A woman
What?
spilled coffee.
The lady that spilled coffee.
3rd-degree burns. Well, yeah, woman spilled coffee on her legs. She went to the court. She sued McDonald's and she won. And people say she spilled coffee on herself. It was her fault. Well, how do you know that coffee is going to be hot? Now you may say, oh, it's coffee. It's common sense. It's hot. Well, there was no label. No one ever told her, watch out, the coffee's going to be hot. No one ever said, watch out for the labels on the cup. There's a label on the cup. And even then, if you did, there has to be a label on the cup. There was no label on the cup that said, caution, this will be hot. In the same sentence, or in the same way that you're saying that I knew I was buying coffee. I knew that there are types of coffee that can be hot. But I did not know that this coffee was going to be that hot.
Not to mention, you didn't even get the job, so we wouldn't have gotten the
That's
chance to
not-
tell you anyway. It doesn't matter if you
not-
don't get the job,
Right,
because
I'm not
you wouldn't have to
the
be
job is
like,
not
part of it.
right. I wouldn't have to be a part of it. That's the thing. But I want to go into this field. I want to get this cup of coffee.
You-
I go to you. Hold on.
Moderator, is this
Hold on.
irrelevant?
If I
Hold on.
can, no, if I can
No.
talk.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle.
Go ahead.
I come up to you for an application. I come up to the waiter for a coffee. I ask you for an application. I ask the waiter for coffee.
You didn't get hurt
They
by the
gave me the
application.
application. Or, well, you tell me to fill out the application. Even though there is no actual application, you just tell people to write what they want. Now, is that pretty professional? I'm just going to say that right now.
I
But-
gave you multiple standards that which were not filled.
All right, listen. I go to you and I get this application, or I fill out this application. I get the cup of coffee. You haven't said a single thing except to DM you. The woman hasn't said a single thing except have a nice day. I spill the cup of coffee. I fill the application. Or even if I pass the application, let's just turn it around right there. I passed the application. I spilled the cup of coffee on my lap. 3rd-degree burns. And I get hurt in the field. You never told me that I was able to be hurt. Whether I said in my application to do weapons, to give armor. Just because I can give weapons to give armor in case something happens does not mean something for sure will. And you had never told me. In that case, I would not be surprised if somebody is hurt and then you are sued for failure to identify the situation at hand.
Okay.
Case closed.
Can I just this analogy that you're saying about the coffee? You're saying that you order coffee, I give you the coffee, you spill it on yourself, so therefore it's my fault. I don't see how that makes sense at all. I'm simply giving you what you
I
asked for.
order the coffee.
I'm giving you what you asked for.
Yep, and I'll explain it to you. I order the coffee. I spill it on myself. It brings me to the point of pain. I am hurting. I have to go and spend money on myself because you didn't tell me it was hot.
How much?
And there is no label. And there's no label on this cup that says it's hot. That, by law, is legally allowed for me to sue you. If you don't tell me it's hot, if there's no label on that cup that says, hey, this is hot, there's no warning that it's hot.
And also I would like to add, there's also iced coffees, and
But you didn't order an iced coffee.
Okay,
You ordered
okay.
coffee.
yeah, but
Iced coffee
Okay,
is
guys,
gonna be
okay.
fine.
Okay, this is going out of topic now. Okay,
It
guys.
is,
So,
yeah.
okay, so before we have 30 minutes left before this debate ends. So I did want to say something. So if you guys have noticed, the server only has boys in it. Would you guys welcome girls? Swift Parker.
I love women. I would love to welcome girls into the server. I would love to welcome girls into the server. The problem I have is I do not know any girls personally. So, I can't invite any girls, but I would be happy to have girls on the server, yes.
I have a woman, muchacho.
Do you want me to speak on that? Are we both talking or just the president?
Yeah, both.
All right. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Women are great. We all know. Women, we love them. All right. I don't know about you guys. I would never think about inviting anyone I know in real life onto the server. that's just me personally. As men and as boys, I'm not sure if that's the best strategy for any woman that I know. If we did get close to a girl, or if anyone for this fact knows a girl that likes to play Minecraft and would like to play on the server, then she's 100% free to go on the server as long as Frankie approves it and they're not annoying in a bad way, like steal stuff annoying. So yeah.
Silence. Badger.
I honestly, I honestly agree. We all love women, and I think everyone can go to say that, no matter if he's the president or if I'm the president, women should be okay. There's nothing against women. Personally, I know someone. I would love for them to come on. I would love for them to come on. I don't know if they personally can, but I would love for them to come on. As long as they follow all of our rules and all of our wacky, stupid stuff, and our fun, and what we're doing right now, participate in these fun little role play things that may have a long term run, but we all love each other in the end, and they know that, we know that, and I know that. Then there's nothing against women, and I don't think they should be talked about right now, because in reality, we shouldn't look at them as just women. We should look at them as part of our community, boys. They are, even if they are a woman, they can and will be part of the boys.
I'd actually like to hear Tegan speak about women, because I've heard him make some comments in the past that wouldn't have been silenced too much.
I love women. Though I've never touched a woman. I've never hugged a woman.
All right. I don't want my vice to speak anymore.
What I'm trying to say though is I love women and I'm lonely. But I do love women. Respect women. 2020. All right.
Why not respect women like in 100 years
Forever.
from now, or in a million years from now, and a quadrillion years from now?
Respect women
Why
always.
just 2020? What? Respect
Yeah.
women. Respect
Forever.
women. Infinite.
Start respecting them now.
Start. We should have been doing that already.
Yeah, we should have.
Continue.
We've been respecting women.
All right, hold on. Hey, get your shit together.
I'm sorry, I just lashed out about women. I love women.
I know you love women.
Okay.
Hold on, we're discussing game plans.
I love women. I'm sorry.
All right.
I want to.
Women. Look. We've
Can we
always
calm down the
liked
audience,
women.
please?
We've always loved women. All right.
I love
Say
women.
that. Say that right now. We've always loved women.
We've always loved women. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
We
Yeah.
love women. Everyone always.
We
loved
love women. We love women.
Clap,
Yeah.
clap.
Clap. Hey, I learned this trick from Parker.
One-handed
clap.
clap, boy.
Yo.
One-handed clap.
One-handed clap.
All right.
That's
all
right.
Anyway, let's continue.
All right.
You got us all riled up with that question.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I have a question. Is this really gonna last 30 more minutes?
Yeah.
Oh God, my
All right,
computer's
get
gonna
my
I need a-
bust.
popcorn,
I need a
boys.
drink.
Get my
Hold on, I need a
popcorn,
drink.
boys.
Can we
Can we
take
like-
a
Can we
5?
take a
Yeah,
brief,
can we take a
brief
minute?
intermission?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, you
I'll
guys
be
should take
back.
a 5-minute break.
All right.
Alright,
Awesome. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Oh,
Frankie, you're
I'll still be
destroying my
back.
file storage right now.
What happened?
My recording is gonna be 2 hours long.
That's
I know.
really bad.
This is we're lucky you got the VODs, because we might have to use those.
Dude, this is such a good debate.
Yeah, you're
This is
the best,
a lot.
Frankie.
I thought this was gonna be like 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah, dude. I was to do a few questions.
This
Between
is
all my
amazing.
family has been watching this debate through Badger's stream.
Oh, tell me who they vote for, bro. Tell me what they like. Tell me who's doing better. Oh gosh. I'm not sure I feel. No, that's great. Also, Frankie, yes, you are my best friend.
Yes, we're all best friends. We're all best friends.
Yeah.
The
Do that.
parts where it's like so like an
Please
actual
just stop.
debate. Like I really want to get a rebuttal or something. It's so freaking funny, but it's so juicy, dude. The drama, man. The drama is insane.
Yeah.
Came here a little late, but I
What's up, Eli?
Eli, good to see you. Glad you
What's
make
up,
it.
I
How's the audience feeling tonight?
How we feeling, boys?
I'm
Yeah,
feeling
how
great.
we feeling? How we feeling in
Panda
this
2020.
debate?
I should pee. One
Panda
sec.
2020. Panda
Isaiah, can you
2020.
actually like
Mm.
mute your mic instead of talking while the debate is going on?
I mean, sure.
Okay,
Yeah, how
thank
you
you.
doing?
Hey,
don't
yeah,
know anymore.
hey, how you guys doing? Isaiah, how are you doing?
Hey, I like your suit,
I'm
Badger.
doing
Hey,
good.
hey, I like your
Yeah,
suit
me
as
too.
well,
Thank you,
Parker.
thank
Yeah, I like that cape. I like your little
Oh yeah,
creeper
yeah.
cape.
Okay, here, look, I'm flying.
Yeah.
I'm flying.
Hey, you're
This is
flying.
the only debate we're having. So if it goes longer, then it's gonna go longer. So it'll
Yeah.
probably be longer than 30 more minutes if
This
it goes
will be
longer.
Longer than 30 minutes? Oh my god.
So you guys should like get water,
Yeah, I'll go get water. I'll be back.
get something
This
to
is weird.
eat.
I
You
got
I
some
never,
cannot
water.
stay
I'm gonna
for
go get
so
water.
long. I can
You never
only
give
stay
up?
here for so long.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
me,
and
it was a pretty long debate.
You never give up?
Oh yeah, he dropped out.
Oh, that makes sense. I
Yeah,
think.
Rib Nimmer.
when are the when's
Isaiah dropped
voting?
out as well.
after this debate, that like should
Oh,
votes.
right after, really?
Voting-
Voting ballot?
Yeah.
Really?
voting ballot
Should we
too.
do
I
that
already
Right
know.
after this election, everyone get out and vote, please. Oh, hold on.
I
Where's
already
Badger?
know who I'm
Badger,
voting
Really?
for,
what's
baby.
up, Badger stream? What's up?
Everybody-
Panda 2020, guys. Panda 2020, guys. Make sure to vote for
Hey,
Panda
Panda
2020.
hey,
Yep.
Silence
And
is AFK.
subscribe to Parker Panda on YouTube.
Hey, silence is viewers. Make sure to vote for
Yeah.
vote
Yo,
for
what's up, Silence viewers?
Yeah.
This is Swiftflix,
Vote
part of
Panda
the
2020.
Panda Swift Foundation. Build those banks, right? Yeah.
Build, we
Bank,
need
yeah.
to build a
Okay,
We
bank.
guys.
need to build a
Yeah,
We need
bank.
to build
the
a bank.
banks,
Banks
baby.
are necessary.
Build the banks. Build the banks.
Oh, and who's behind here? I keep
Parker Panda 2020.
Yes,
Yeah!
sir.
Panda 2020.
Parker Panda 2020. You know
That was
it.
me.
Yeah.
To all the people watching at home, we appreciate
We appreciate
your
your
viewership.
cooperation.
Yeah.
Time.
Hope this has been entertaining.
It has been enjoyable.
I am back.
2020.
Oh, welcome back, man.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, dude.
Can't wait to see our new president.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Honestly, don't know who it's gonna be. Like,
I know who exactly it's gonna be.
Okay, Parker, I just saw the stream. Okay, why don't you go up to me and say Panda 2020?
We're taking over.
I mean, come
I'm
on.
back.
Is
What's
he wrong?
going on?
Okay.
Silence 2020.
Yeah,
Silence
Is everyone
2020.
ready? Is
No,
everyone
thank you.
ready?
I'm ready.
All right, everybody
Probably.
mute.
Ready.
Everybody mute.
Yep.
Civs me.
All right, guys. For this these next questions that I have, okay. Silence and Badger, would you support, or how would your immigration policies be?
Immigration policies.
Yeah.
We accept everybody. Everybody has the equal right as a human being. We're all human beings. I feel like immigration can bring new cultures to the place, and not everyone has to be a part of what other people would say is socially acceptable. Everyone has their own beliefs. Everyone has their own religions. Everyone has whatever they want, whatever language they speak. They have the freedom to do that, because here in the boys, we want to make everything free. People are going to be free to speak however they want. And sometimes the speaking, yes, it can come to a consequence. There are going to be things that you should not be able to be saying, or you should not be saying. Hate crimes can exist, but we are not going to be restricting those people that want to come in here and share their wisdom with others and share what their knowledge brings to the table. I don't care what race you are. You are welcome with open arms. You will be treated the same as everyone. You'll get your food in the beginning. You'll be able to trade up your food for your armor and your weapons. And if you can't afford to do that, there's always funding for free stuff. I can always give out free stuff. I have no problem with it. Everyone should be treated the same here in the boys.
Thank you very much for that, Silence. What about you, Parker and Swift? What are your guys' plans for immigration?
All right, for immigration, I am a very big advocate of immigration. In fact, if someone new did join, I would provide a house for them. I have in the past for several people, including Silence over here. As soon as he joined, I provided a house for him. I made sure he was not homeless. I have a few properties scattered around, and they can stay there as long as they need. And yes, I would love for more people to come, as long as Frankie is okay with it, because at the end of the day, Frankie is the owner of the server. He says what happens. So if you have a friend that you'd like to join the server, make sure you go through Frankie first. We don't want any illegal immigrations here. We want all the legal immigration, so make sure you go through Frankie first.
Suck up.
All right.
Well, I had to cough, sorry.
Oh yeah, bless
What do
you.
you... Okay, Silence, I see that you want to add something there. Or say something. Go ahead.
No, I'm good. I had to cough.
Alright. Are you sure?
Yep. 100%.
Okay, so I have a question here. This is a really important one for you, for Swift and Parker. If elected, would you still be the FBI? And would you, Swift, still be the judge? If yes, then why give you more power? Isn't that enough power?
I can't speak for Swift, but if we are elected to become president, vice president, I am very happy to continue my status as FBI and Swift as judge. But if the people think that's too much power, then I'm more than willing to step down from my position as FBI and leave it in hands of other people, more qualified people. So, yeah, it just depends on what everyone else wants. If they think that's too much power, then that's fine. But I personally don't think that's too much power. I would be helping in the FBI, and I could be the president. So, yeah, you can speak on that, Swift.
Yeah, so like Parker said, I would love to continue being judge as well as part of the FBI. It's been my passion for a while since the FBI was created, and same with judge. I like to think that I am judge because I am the most reasonable. If that comes into question, maybe we'll have a application for another judge. Frankie, I think you'd be a decent judge, not to suck up or anything, but I think you're the next best option. Same with FBI. If we get too overwhelmed with the FBI, then we'd love to have someone else on the service as long as they're qualified.
Take more people. Make sure to send your applications to FBI, by the way.
Yeah, if you want to, then just contact one of us and we'll tell you.
You might be in danger, so just want to let you know, because we've had problems in the past with people saying we didn't say that. So.
Yeah.
Your mic might be muted, Frank.
Okay, so I do have someone here who want to ask you guys something in more detail, because, like, I don't know how to say all that in detail. Lucky? So, for Parker and for Swift, since both of you are the FBI, going into people's houses, and if you think if they're suspicious, not if just for no reason, with the owner's permission, going into people's houses, investigating if they're guilty or not, don't you think that's enough power towards the citizens of this server? And for Swift, you judging cases, don't you think saying if they're guilty or not, or if they're innocent, isn't that enough power? Saying if you're guilty or not, saying what they get or what they will be given by condemning them, such as getting banned or having to do something for doing what you have done. I'm sorry, he's kind of smart.
He is very smart. Thank you for your question.
Good to hear from you, Lucky. Yeah.
Question. But yeah, going in people's houses and searching, we do have a system where we have to ask Frankie. We have to tell him that we are going to go search someone, so that has to be approved first to do that. With Judge Swift, if we do have a court case, he does that. We would be more than happy to have more judges, or maybe have an election for a judge in the future. I'm not sure. Whatever the people want. But yeah, if we had multiple judges or a jury, maybe, then that would be
Mhm.
a lot better for coming to more, decisive conclusions. So.
Yeah, but considering the difference between you guys and Silence and Badger, they aren't really doing like they're not judged, they're not the FBI, they're just basically citizens trying to get power to feel like they're making change in the server. And you guys are already doing that. So why do you think you guys should become president and vice president to get more power towards seeing what's right and what's wrong?
For me, it's not about power. We've had a lot of experience on the server in the past. Again, if this is too much power, we'll have a vote in the future. If this is too much power, FBI and judge, we can have a vote in the future to make sure the people are all right with us having all that power. And we'd love to diversify our government size, and that'd be very great. You can speak on it, Steve, if you like.
Yeah, adding on to what Parker said, we are not doing this for power. If anything, I don't want to say things, but we are already pretty stacked, especially on items and what we do have the privileges to do on the server already. As a judge, if my integrity does come into question, whether power related or not, you can't sue the judge. I'm pretty sure you can sue the court system. You can always do that. I do believe we will continue. No, I know as a fact that we'll continue to keep this place good, whether we are president or vice president, elected or not. We will continue to make the server a better place. Being president, vice president only makes that process easier and more effective.
So if you're saying that if you do become vice president and president, are you not gonna land off the power of being the FBI to other people?
It's up to the people. If the people want us to step down from our position as FBI, I'd be happy to do that. Frankie can remain in the FBI, and we can get some new people in there. But yeah, it's all about what the people want. If they want us to step down, then we'll step down. If they would like us to continue serving the people and trying to find justice, then we will continue to do that.
Okay, that's all I had.
All right, thank you, Lucky.
Thank you so much, Lucky. Nice hearing it from you.
Okay, for you, Silence. What was the first question that I asked them? I forgot. Wait.
Write it down.
Check the VOD.
Let me check really quick. Oh yeah, you already answered it. Okay, so I have another thing. How would you guys, Silence Badger, support LGBTQ plus for joining the server?
Again, diversity is amazing. Feel like LGBTQ plus, anybody in that range, will be treated the same as everyone. We are not willing to throw ourselves in the open for giving people more more rights or more power or anything because they are different than someone else.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think that we should just treat them like any other citizen that joins the server. And yeah.
Okay, what about the jokes that people make in the server about them? What would you do with that?
I would say that would not be up to me. That is a civil case. That would be held up to the judge and possibly the jury if that exists. I would say jokes with them or with anybody of diversity, different color, different race, different religion, different ethnic, everything. I think that should definitely be reduced. That is not acceptable. I'm not going to accept any of that because at the end of the day, that's going to start people feeling like they're going to be being treated unfairly, and that's never what we want. We want everyone to be treated the same and feel like they're being treated the same. I want to try to limit those types of jokes that happen, and I want to try to limit everything everything controversial around that topic, being as that topic is hard. If controversy does come out within that topic, I have faith in anybody and everybody in this server to handle it civilly and to handle it in a way that can keep everything together and keep everything nice and clean.
Okay, so let me tell you something. So I'm not sure. I'm not naming any names or anything, but so when we first had the idea to have an election, I don't know if you were. I honestly don't know who it was, but so when we first set up an election panel because we had this plan a whole while back, but then I turned off the server. No one talked about it until like a couple months later again. So someone, I don't know who, used the anvil and put Swift gay on for the election.
It's alright, buddy. It's alright, man.
How will you prevent that from happening?
Alright, man.
Preventing. Now, in hindsight, we can all be honest here. I don't think there's a way to prevent it. Alright. There is a way to seize it. Now, preventing it would mean I would need to be going through everyone's name tags, and I would need to have people going through people's name tags, and I need to have people going through chests and stuff. That's unnecessary. If it happens, that's why we have the FBI. The FBI is already here. They're the Federal Bureau of Investigation. They can investigate this cause and show off why it's not okay to do that. To be honest, the question's pretty loaded. It's a bit of a difficult question to answer, but I would say that the resources that we have right now can already prevent that, and I feel like that we would not have to put any more funding into something like that, and we can already do it as we speak right now. I would make sure that the Federal Bureau of Investigations is actually doing what they're supposed to be doing in that type of situation, which is trying to get every information. They are qualified to do what they do, so I feel like I would not need to do a ton in that situation. That should already be covered by the FBI.
Thank you very much, Silence, for that. Okay, Parker.
Someone turn off the stream.
No, not that I know of.
There's an echo.
Yeah.
Hello,
Oh,
testing.
that's good.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, so Parker, same question for you. Will you welcome LGBTQ rights in the server? And if so, how would you contain the jokes about that? And the same thing, the other question is the same thing. How will you prevent from someone going to the election to vote and put Swift gay in it?
Thank you for the question, Frankie. Yes, with the LGBTQ rights, I do accept anyone to be who they are. In fact, there are two people on the server, Silence and Nimmer. They have many beautiful children together, and I fully support them and their journey together as parents. And with the name tag in the election ballot, I did hear about that, and I'm not naming any names, but I have heard that man over there use the phrase Swift gay a few times. Not saying it was him that wrote that, but I have heard him use that phrase several times. Oh. Alright. That's all I have to say, unless
Swift, do you have something to say?
Yeah, well, look, we aren't discriminatory on the server. At least I hope not. And if there will be repercussions. But you can be whoever you want, you can love whoever you want, and you can appreciate whoever you want. And I like to keep it that way under our administration. I personally I don't think I've ever gone into that territory of jokes. So I can't support it. I don't really find them funny either. That's my own personal view. I also think they're kind of offensive. So if we could stop, that'd be great. But at the end of the day, it is a civil issue. If we could solve it civilly and through DMs, preferably not the Minecraft court system, that'd be great.
Thank you very much, Swift and Parker. So, Silence, I'm gonna give you until 55 to speak about anything.
All right. All right. I'm gonna have to sit up here, boys. So, at the end of the day, it's up to the people who gets the vote and who does not get the vote. If they get the vote, I very much congratulate them. They've obviously worked pretty hard towards their position. If I get the vote, then thank everyone for that voted for me. What I would like to say is that I feel like there should be some more things that I add. Amendments. We have one amendment, and I guess we cannot count, but it is the 13th Amendment. Pretty sure.
Yes.
Yep, 13th Amendment. I don't know. Not sure who the bright-minded person who made that up was and didn't name it the First Amendment.
Abraham Lincoln.
Ah. Bright person. I feel like there should be more. I feel like we need to make sure that people are protected by these amendments to protect themselves. Being our standard amendments: the right to bear arms, freedom of speech, and of course the infamous Fifth Amendment, where we don't have to speak if we feel like it can incriminate ourselves. I feel like, amendments need to happen more often than not. These will shape our community and build our community. It may set a rule and a guideline that no one really likes. But in the hindsight, we're getting to the future, guys. Things are going further. The first ever presidential election. Next thing you'll know, we can have weapons that shoot bullets that go 1,000 rounds per minute. We don't know. We got to have all these rights to protect our citizens of the boys. So I feel like these amendments need to be set in place to help out our citizens. There's that. I feel like there's a lot more things that need to be done. I don't really have them on the top of my head. Kind of stumbling over words. Since I'm stumbling, are our VPs allowed to take part in this?
Yeah.
All right, VP, go ahead and say what you need to say.
What was the question?
Free speech.
Free speech.
Yeah, just speak.
Oh, women are great. Next question.
There's no question. There's no question.
You just talk.
You just talk about what's good. All right.
You got this.
Yeah, I think this.
Talk to me.
What?
I think we should provide more for people, like light fixtures and window fixtures and all this type of stuff. Water, food, places to live.
And I plan to make a lot of businesses. Like speaking of the economy and having people get jobs, I was thinking about building businesses, just different businesses that people may need, and getting people, hire them for the job, and obviously work for money and whatnot. And you know, it will revolve around. I'm just gonna give up. You can speak now.
In conclusion, I think what my partner is trying to say is that we can provide a lot of business opportunities for people. People can find themselves in businesses. People can find themselves in jobs and easy working jobs that'll help them get paid and help their lives get on track. I feel like these amendments can help people stay within our laws and make sure that everybody's else life can get on track and we can care for other people. I feel like these amendments can help bring our community together and these businesses can help bring our community together. And at the end of the day, I just want to help the community. If I can help the community by becoming a president, I'm going to help the community another way. Maybe I can't start a prison system as a president, but I know I can start a prison system somewhere else. Maybe I can't start a police system as a president. I can start a police system somewhere else. President is just another way to get people to look up to somebody and say, yes, this is what I want. To get the word out that this is what we want to happen and we can make it happen. If I can't make a first, third, second, fifth amendment, I will find out a way to make a first, fifth, second, sixth amendment, whatever. I'll find out the ways to make those amendments whether I'm president or not. Right now, the word president just means people are going to look up to you. People are going to take your word and bring the world into your hands. And I would love to have the opportunity to take this world into my hands and bring it the best of luck and bring everybody in it the best of luck. I'm done.
Thank you very much, Silent, for that speech. All right, Parker and Swift, you have until I think 8. Yeah, 8. Okay, well, whatever time it is for you guys in the next 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So thank you, Frankie, for holding this debate. First of all, this has been very pleasant. I'm glad to sit across from my opponent over here, and everyone who joined us here today, or to anyone who's watching on a live stream or a video, thank you for coming. This has been a great honor to sit up here along all these amazing people and out in the crowd. Make sure to get out and vote. Doesn't matter who you vote for who you think would be the best leader. Get out and vote. We very much encourage that. So what Silence was talking about, he wants not just the 13th Amendment, which I put forward to, free slavery, make sure that no one is ever treated unfairly in this server or taken advantage of, and so far that has worked out very nice. But with the other amendments, I would love to pursue that as well, get the 5 freedoms, right to bear arms, everything, and we would love to do that moving forward. And with Silence, he talked about the police system, the prison system, all that. I think those are very good ideas. And as president, if I am elected, I will talk with Silence, and we will talk about ways to incorporate what he's doing into what we are, what he is putting forward into what we are doing. So, yes, that and the bank. As you know, there's been a bunch of items stolen throughout the server. A few people lost diamonds, people lost enchantment books. With these ender chests, sorry, I forgot the word, ender chests, these, that would never happen anymore. What you would do, you'd place your valuables inside of that ender chest, and they would not be stolen again. No one else can access that. That is just you. Everyone would have that for completely free, no charge of you. But yes, that would hopefully solve that problem. With the animals disappearing, we are still looking into that. Hopefully we can come to a conclusion pretty soon. And I'm very sorry to anyone who's lost animals. I've lost animals myself, including my donkey, my beautiful donkey, and all of my sheep, including Lemonade. But yeah, I'd like to let my vice president speak for a little while. Hopefully he has more to say than someone over there. But yeah, you can speak for a little while, Swift.
I agree.
All right, thank you for that grand interruption. Yes, Earlier yesterday, I actually myself lost my mule named Pythagoras. He was a mule that I've had for a very long time. Um, yeah, I don't know where he is, but we have taken serious measures as to find out how this happened and how it can be prevented. Still ongoing, of course, because Minecraft will have its bugs and glitches no matter what. Um, Banks, of course, food banks, great. National bank or also known as ATMs, under chests around this whole server. We basically already got it prepared. We just got to actually play some once we do, if we do get enrolled. Um, Let me think. Um, the safety of these of the people is very important. The police system is very important. But I do believe Trevor's system is flawed. Silence's system is flawed. But if he wants to cooperate with us, that would be amazing. So we can find out a good solution, or midway solution that we could all enjoy.
Um, Something I would like to mention. Before slavery became a law, this could be totally just irrelevant, which it sort of is. But I would like to mention that Parker had me as a slave. He made a huge pit and pushed me in the pit and kept me in there and had me as a slave. Now Ryder actually helped him, but then Ryder Parker had Ryder as a slave as well and pushed
Objection.
him into the
Objection.
hole.
Objection.
This is not a
I did
court.
not help. I don't care.
Oh, I would also like to mention the only reason that the 13th Amendment was in place was because Swift was the one harboring slaves, and that's the reason why this was made.
Okay, so I'd like to speak on that. First of all, Tegan, it's not unrelevant, it's irrelevant. You said unirrelevant. That makes absolutely no sense. I did have you as a slave. I do regret those actions, and that is what led me to outlaw slavery in the end. I outlawed that, and Swift has had a villager in his backyard, but he moved that here once we outlawed slavery. And you Trevor, you say you're against slavery, but you have even your very own children you kept in your very backyard to have babies with one another. I don't. That seems a little, not like the best home environment. That I don't want to speak on your home life, but if your children are having children with each other, I don't know if that's the best example to set for.
I would like to say that one, you kind of have the story a little bit wrong.
Right.
One, they're not in my backyard.
I'm sorry, Nemmer's backyard.
They're in my partner's backyard.
I'm sorry, Nemmer's
Yep. And they all have their each individual houses, which does not bring up any issues there. They have their individual houses and very large space to roam. We feed them every day. We make sure that they all have food. If they can feed themselves, then they can feed themselves. It's not like we're all caretakers. They're grown-ups that do what they please. Them wanting to have children. We are not telling them to have children with their children or their sisters or their brothers. They're doing it on their own. That is their decision. They have rights as a human being to make that decision. And for what I would say, I would love to make it known that every human here has the decision to the rights of freedom, the pursuit of happiness, so on and so forth. So, in that case, I feel like that it is not up to me whether my children do something. It is up to my children to whether they do something. Because under Article 13, otherwise, the amendment of the 13th Amendment, they are not being held captured. They're not being held as a slave. They're being held as their own person, and they can leave at any point. There is a gate that can be opened.
can be opened by you, yes.
in them.
They can't open gates.
Because everyone don't want to let something out, don't want to say something. Are you guys all ready? Done? Yeah.
I just want to let everyone know that this has been great, and if you vote for me, you're voting for freedom, you're voting for liberty, and you're voting for justice. Just want to make that known to everyone, and I hope everyone has a good day and a good time on the server.
And if you're voting for me, you're voting for somebody that follows the justice system and allows for the pursuit of happiness, freedom, and the will to speak, and the will and the right to bear arms and be as free as a human can be, with the natural rights and the rights made up that follow within the Constitution.
Should we have the audience ask any questions, or
Yeah,
is
I was
that
gonna do that. Yeah.
professional? Okay.
Does any people in the audience have any questions? Eli, go ahead.
Okay, so if someone like dies to a lava or something, would you help them get back on their feet in any way?
We would love to help have an insurance system in this in the server. If someone does die in lava, which it has happened before, we have helped them. I've died in lava a few times. My friend Swift here, he's helped me out. It is very tragic to see all your stuff burn, but yes, we are willing to help you, and we're willing to look into getting an insurance system where we can get you items if you are to lose yours.
I've always been down for helping people. Back a while ago, whenever me and my partner and someone else, I forget their name, we were running around in the Nether, and we had come across a pile of whatever. I don't know what it was. There was a ton of items there. We saw this, and we asked, "Hey, is this yours? Is this yours?" No one replied until we asked my now VP, "Is this your stuff?" They said, "Yeah, I think that's mine." And we had found their items, and we'd return them right back to their owner. Every single item, you can ask them; it was a guarantee. We will try our best, no matter the circumstance. I don't care if it's lava. If it's lava, I will reimburse them. But any other circumstance, we will go out and we will find the items that are rightfully theirs. And if they are not able to be found within a 24-hour period, they'll be reimbursed with, as well as an insurance system.
Thank you very much. Does anyone else have a question?
Yes, I do.
Who's that? Oh, Lucky.
So,
Okay.
if elected to anyone, both Silence and Badger and Parker and Swift, if the missing items that have been stolen from other citizens of the server, are you willing to give the items if you're allowed to? Let's say the donkey you can't give, or the horses, the skeleton horse, since I don't think they spawn commonly. But let's say like diamonds or like gold or basic items that you may have. Are you willing to give those items that out of your own pocket to the citizens that have lost theirs?
Yes. Before I would take those right out of my own pockets and just throw them at people, I would like to do a first type of fundraiser. I would like to see if the people of the boys would allow a search party to go out and find this stuff, whether it has disappeared and moved to a separate location. If that does not work, anything from the fundraiser can be returned right back to whoever allowed these people, being, maybe a little bit of armor and a little bit of protection for themselves whenever they go out into the wild, because we know there's so much stuff out there that can hurt you. And we can reimburse everybody with whatever they got via community chests. Any theft in that can be then handled with the police system. and then the Federal Bureau of Investigation, which can very much work together pretty easily. And if the search party doesn't work, then I will be happy to reimburse out of my own pocket all of the diamonds, items, everything. And if I ever could, I would love to get every single one of the name tags and horses that people lost, and animals that people lost.
And like that's where like the bank idea comes in handy, where we could just put all our stuff in the ender chest, and yeah, the stuff that you already lost, we can for sure replace that, but the bank makes it where you lose nothing else. So yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, the bank will be really useful in the future. But if you are to lose items or if they are stolen, let's underline stolen real quick. Stolen, if they're stolen, we at the FBI will do whatever we can to get to the bottom of it. And before anything else, we will get your items back, and we will make sure the person who stole them is punished accordingly. But if there is no way to get either they burn them in lava or something, we will punish them, and we will pay back what you lost out of our own pocket. Everything is out of our own pocket. We would never ask the people of the Boys Minecraft server to pay for that. This is our duty to help everyone along. There are no taxes here if I'm elected president, and here's a siren. But
Don't worry about it, man.
and yeah, you can speak if you want to.
Actually, oh wait, I'm sorry. Are you guys speaking still?
Oh, I was letting Swift speak if he wants.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. To add on to what Parker said, reimbursing items will 100% do that, especially levels. Me and Parker have always reimbursed people with levels, or even if they need anything enchanted, we're always here. I think Trevor and Tegan as well, I think they're in the same boat as us. We're always free to give back to the people, especially if they're lost forever. So there will be no issues there.
I'd also like to state, as well as what they had said earlier, if they get elected, they had made the idea that they would come forth to us about the police and all that system, and I would like to return the favor that if we get elected, then I would love to return the bank system to you guys and see what we can do and bring it forth to our place and bring forth ideas. Again, everyone is open to their opinion, and we will always take consideration to what everyone says.
Thank you for everyone for coming here today, but that ends the debate here.
Yeah. Thank you for having us
Round of
out.
applause for
Thank
playing
you.
Frankie!
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go,
Thank you,
Frankie.
Frankie.
Moderator.
Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you,
Much
everyone,
appreciated.
for coming. That was a really long debate,
It was very long.
almost
2
3 hours.
hours.
Yes, Lucky.
We ended
like
at
Thank you,
9:11.
everyone, for
The
coming
stage
out.
All right,
looks
if you're
great.
if you're the voters, if you please follow me, we're gonna go.
Wait, hold on, wait. Actually, hold on. Can we all get a screeny?
Yeah.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, let's
Oh
get a
yeah!
screeny.
Oh yeah!
Get a screeny,
Oh,
boys.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Screening?
Hold on. Tegan, get in here.
So you can get in here and Eli.
Get on the other side.
Everybody
No, what are you
form
doing?
like
Get on the
half
other side.
circles.
The other
Form like
side?
form
Get
a
on
half
the
circle.
other side, beside
Wrong way.
Rogue Yard, whoever that is. Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh.
All right. Move closer. We don't have COVID. Don't worry.
We're all masked up.
Yep.
Hold on, wait,
Especially
boys,
Ryder.
wait, hold on.
Remote chat. Has the screenshot been taken?
I took the screenshots and
I uploaded
Sweet.
one. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna get one with the Eli in it.
Nice.
I thought it was only the people that were.
Everyone's
The
invited
voting
to screen
people too.
Yeah.
Everyone's, man. It's a screeny, bruh.
Greeny.
All right, there we go. I got mine.
Nice.
Let's go.
Great.
All right.
Yes, sir.
That was good, boys. That was
That
good.
was
That was
Time
very
for
long.
voting?
very good.
That was
Very,
a real
very
debate.
long.
That was an
That
That's
was-
a real
actual
debate.
Yeah.
That was an actual debate,
was
dude.
nice.
Actual.
Lasted legitimate 2
debate.
hours.
Everyone would follow me.
Dude, that was an actual debate.
Frankie, the
That
polls,
was
Yeah.
sick.
the polls are opening now, but when are they closing?
They're closing when the election day is at.
All right.
Real life
When's
election.
election day?
Real elections,
November
dude.
1st, I believe.
We should have talked about a purge. I'm surprised no one said anything about a purge.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Honestly,
I
really
thought to talk to you guys.
surprised.
How long do you guys want
Oh yeah, nobody said
How long is the
term
term?
I'm
to
not voting.
be?
Technically, right now there is no law on
That
terms,
is
unless we
true.
want to make one right now. Like, I would say let's do a realish term, not like actual 4
I
years,
don't
but
think
like
4 years. I think like a year maybe.
I say 1 year, yeah.
Yeah, 1 year might be good.
Till
Yeah.
the next election.
A whole year?
For what?
Again, that might be long. I don't know if everyone's gonna be, stop.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Okay,
if that's gonna
speak
work.
here.
Yeah.
Alright. Go.
After party, yeah.
yeah,
After
Yeah.
party, boys.
Let's
Yeah.
get crunk, boys.
Everyone,
Let's
stay
get
right here.
drunk.
Stay here. Okay, look. How do you do this? I literally don't know how to do this.
I do what?
Nobody
Lucky.
enter. Nobody enter.
Voting.
Can
Quarters.
one by one?
Oh, are we gonna vote right now?
Or anything? One by one, go into the room and follow the arrows and listen and read the instructions that are in each section.
Wait, are the presidents supposed to be voting? I don't think we are.
I don't
No.
know.
Is this?
All
Are we
right.
voting right now?
No,
Yeah.
Vices and real presidents, we should stay back.
Yeah, I'm staying back.
All right.
Oh, dude,
Good job out there, boys.
Ah!
That's
that was
there.
actually fun. I don't even
Yeah.
care.
That
I don't
was
even
crazy
care who
fun.
wins. I don't even care who wins. That was
very
amazing.
Dude, that
Yeah.
was so
That was a
good.
great experience.
I don't think they
I
could
don't
have
even-
done any better.
I kind of want to do that again. Like, we need to we
Yeah.
need to do that every year.
Also,
I'm gonna run for
guys-
president
Yeah.
every year, man.
Guys, you don't have
Yeah.
to vote right now if you don't want to. You have until November 1st to vote. You don't have to.
Yeah, you
vote
have
right
until
now.
November
You
1st.
still aren't,
There we go.
100% sure.
I voted.
All right.
I don't know who I'm gonna
Yay,
vote.
first voter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Alright,
Thank you for
Yeah.
voting.
Let's not disclose our
Of course,
votes.
yeah, of course, it's all completely
Anonymous.
anonymous. You don't have to reveal who you voted for.
Between this is a new courtroom.
Can I go in?
I've never been to court.
I'd like to include a
That's good.
jury.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Alright.
I want more jury stuff.
I'm
That's what
second
that is
voter.
right there.
Yeah. Yay! Thank you.
Nice.
That is really
Is that the
loud.
gavel? Is that the gavel?
That is the
Hammer
gavel
of
right
justice.
there.
Hammer
Yo.
of justice.
This is court, isn't it?
Yeah. Hopefully you don't have to see it.
I've never seen the courtroom. I didn't even know.
Oh,
what the
yeah, I
courtroom
didn't even know
was
that
like.
there was a
Office.
courtroom.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping it would have been like made of quartz. Like that'd look
That's
really
funny.
cool.
That's a
That
funny
would look
pun.
pretty
That's a
cool.
funny fun.
Maybe we can.
There was no pun there. I'm serious. I really wish.
No pun intended.
It's made of quartz.
Oh, I didn't even realize I made that.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I didn't even realize I
yeah.
made that. No, I mean like yeah, that
Yeah.
quartz, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I was like, ah!
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, how you doing?
This is very beautiful. There's some leaves growing.
Yeah, there's some new
Wait,
added.
did it go in? I didn't even see the paper fly out.
Down there.
Hello.
I am voting.
I'm
Do you
confident in my
come
vote.
with the office?
I'm confident in my vote.
When do we have to
Thank you
vote?
for
When's
voting, Isaiah. Thank you for
when is
voting.
the final thing?
Mhm.
November
Hey, how's it going down
The
there?
voting
1st.
ends?
Yeah, it ends November 1st.
November
when,
1st, when the election starts.
Hey,
Again,
what's going on, Lucky?
You don't have to do it now. You have a long time. You have 2 weeks.
Yeah.
to do it.
I don't know who to vote for.
Yeah, you don't have to decide now.
Yeah.
Bro, that was such a
I
good
already
debate.
voted though.
You can rewatch the 2-hour
Yeah,
VOD.
you can rewatch it 3 times.
You can rewatch it. Yeah.
Actually, it really is 2 hours.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like 2
I'm watching my
hours.
OBS and my computer's probably
Should I
gonna
end my
break after
recording?
this.
Should I end my recording now?
Oh my god, I
What?
was still going. Oops.
Are we not gonna
Everyone's
have an
like,
after party.
Alright, guys. Well, thanks for watching the video. I'm probably not gonna edit this much because it's,
no, don't even edit it. Just
I'm not-
upload
I'm
it.
Just
saying
full-
just
raw-
upload it.
raw
thing.
footage.
Raw
That's
footage.
how it's the best. Alright, guys.
Raw
well, thanks for
footage.
watching
Yeah.
the video.
Thank
It's the
you.
best raw.
Make sure to subscribe.
Bye, Chip.
Yep.
See ya.
But
All
Thanks for
right.
watching.
Bye.
That was the 2020 election, boys. I hope you
that
had a
was the
fun time.
2020 election.
Yep.